Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to SPX 2016.
Hey, guys.
I am still Joe.
I remain Rusty. And with us...
Hi, I'm Joel Siegel. Allegedly amazing. That's what some of the business cards say.
Oh, yeah, allegedly amazing.
That's getting around.
That is the word on the street and below the street.
And below the street.
Yeah, hang out in the
streets.
sewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the sewers.
I've heard it on the street. Joe's heard it below the street.
You're allegedly amazing. I'm Gutter Gary, so, whatever we got.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, Joel, you
Yes.
do comics.
Yes.
Tell us about these comics.
Well, initially, ages ago, I started out with like 11 by 17 prints that I would make of various movies and TV shows that we've grown up with. I would take a still, a moment of the film that's relatively emotional, of any kind of emotion, and make it into a comic / pop art style. And that was kind of a gateway into doing actual sequential art. And so for the past about 2 years, I've been making a couple of minis, as well as I have a sketchbook out for what I call Linktober. And here I am debuting Kid Ninja, which is a Halloween adventure. Not written by me, but drawn by me.
Nice.
Written by a fellow Chicago creator. He is not here. But I'm repping
He is
Kid
missing
Ninja.
out.
He is. He's missing.
The book is called Kid Ninja. Is it about a kid or a ninja? I'm confused.
Yes.
Whoa. Whoa.
I'll give you the awesome summary of it. It is literally about a kid that is dressed as a ninja for Halloween. He is trick-or-treating with a whole group of friends, and they're not wanting to go to one last house. They want to go off to a party, and he decides to go on his own solo adventure for more sugary goodness, in which he meets various spooky foes such as a ghost, pumpkin, and a tree monster.
Those are pretty spooky.
Yeah. So it's right in time for Halloween.
Nice.
Figured SPX was a good place to launch
It's an
this.
excellent place.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, since I literally did just finish this comic about last week, I thought it was a bit of a shortcut for me to actually not do any artwork on the cover, but instead to just have the logo and the names so that I could do these sketch covers for everybody that came and bought them.
That's fantastic.
So,
I appreciate your enthusiasm.
yeah.
Yes.
But I want you to know you could have done one cover, but now you're drawing probably thousands.
Awesome.
That's
I'm all right with it.
work.
But he got to wait to do those.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, you know what?
And I get more practice. More practice drawing Kid Ninja, because this is only the first of many adventures.
Oh.
There's so many holidays. This is the Halloween adventure. There's a Christmas one coming.
Arbor Day.
Maybe an Arbor Day.
Yeah, Veterans Day.
Tree Monster could
maybe,
return for
maybe
Arbor
a
Day.
Veterans Day. It'd be weird for him to do something like Chuseok, because that's a Korean holiday.
Sure.
Boxing, no.
You got to approach different
Boxing
markets.
Day? Is he
maybe.
doing Boxing Day?
Yeah.
Maybe Boxing
Canadian
Day.
Thanksgiving?
Actually boxing people.
Actually Boxing Day. He's only a kid.
Yeah.
He's just a wee child.
Right.
He's
But
getting
he's
caught
still
up
a
in
ninja,
so many
so-
misadventures.
Way too many. Way too many.
Now, did you mentioned you have other work of yours?
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed. I have another mini comic that is much longer. This guy is only 8 pages. Another mini comic, it's called Cops and Donuts.
What's it about?
It is an all-ages mini comic about a donut who sort of faces this cop apparition / foe. So he is constantly vexed by the appearance of this officer of the law, and eventually actually meets up with him. But it's a really ridiculously cartoony type story, and the donut is square, as a matter of fact. His mother is a powdered donut. His father is a Long John. And so we call him Little John the Munchkin.
Nice.
He has this crazy, awesome chocolate swirl hair.
He sounds adorable.
It's really ridiculous. It's much longer than this. It will only be a one-shot because I've never done any sequels to it. And initially, about 13 years ago, I had written it and storyboarded it when I was at school at Columbia College in Chicago for traditional animation. So I was going to do an animated short of it, and then that sort of fell by the wayside, And here I am 10 plus years later making comics. I said, okay, we're going to revamp this. I redesigned everything. I made it into sequential art, and boom, we've got ourselves a mini.
Nice.
So,
Just like that.
besides that, I do have a third book on the table
Wow.
that's called Linktober. So, some of you out there may or may not be familiar with what's called Inktober, created by Jake Parker.
And squids.
Inktober is the daily ink drawing challenge every day of the month of October. Linktober is the Legend of Zelda spin on it. I am not the creator of it, but I am a facilitator. I don't think there's any legit creator of Linktober.
It belongs to the people.
Yeah, it's kind of it belongs to the people. So I have another book on the table that has a lovely gold cover and filled with 31 different Legend of Zelda themed drawings that I did every day of October last year, and I'm doing it again in just a couple weeks.
Nice.
Is there more to draw, though?
Oh yes, there's so much to draw. There are over maybe 16 plus Legend of Zelda titles easily.
Sure, yeah.
And so with each of those having their own world, their own storyline, their own cast of characters, there is literally a plethora of things to go drawing. So what I did was, and I actually have to publish the calendar on linktober.com next week, which I own, is I wrote out 50 different ideas of things to draw that were relatively vague, so they're not game specific.
Sure.
Because I don't want to single anybody out. So I wrote down these 50 ideas, put them on little slips of paper, threw them into a hat, and pulled them out and laid them out. And I pulled out 30 because the 31st is already spoken for. So I pulled out 30, and that decided what each day was. So some of the days there's one that is like Link in action, there's owl, there's spiders, there's rupees, there's sword, there's shield, species or race, there's Zelda herself, there's mini bosses, big bosses, any of those. And so virtually anyone that does any form of art can participate in all 31, pick and choose, do whatever they want.
Are you going to be drawing that three-headed dragon?
Possibly.
That sucker was hard.
Possibly.
Are you going to include these skull spiders?
Yeah,
Those
Skulltulas.
things creep me the hell out.
Yeah. I
Yep.
mean,
Nice.
but the three-headed dragon, it was really hard to beat.
It was.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It was
It's the, oh God, what was it? It's a Hydra of some sort.
Sure.
I forget.
It was
its proper
mean.
name.
That's all. I just really got to get it out there.
Just
It
a-
was,
just a
it was
mean
weighing
Hydra.
on me. It was
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
It's a mean
Absolutely.
Hydra.
Is there one of the drawing ideas that you've selected that you're most looking forward to or kind of dreading?
Ooh, as a matter of fact, yeah, since the 31st was the day that I already chose, is going to be a free-for-all day. So it's essentially like a reward for anyone that's gone all the way through it. So the free-for-all day, I am going to do a drawing of some of the stuff that I've seen from the new Zelda that's going to be released next spring.
Ooh.
So a look to the future, more or
Okay.
less. This is the 30th anniversary year of Legend of Zelda, so it's relatively important. So
It sounds pretty
Yeah.
pretty important.
yeah, you
Very
know,
important.
it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, anybody that draws should try their hardest to participate in Inktober, Drawloween, or Linktober, any of the other drawing challenges that are out there. And it's not necessarily about making sure that you're making any kind of good art. It's really about getting into a rhythm of regular practice. And it's all
Yes.
time management. And when any of us artists are in a rhythm of regular practice is when we start to actually really grow and improve.
It's not about making good art. It's about making art.
Just making art, period. Yes.
I'm with you.
Indeed.
I'm with
totally.
you.
Totally.
Joel,
Yes.
I think
I
we
have
have an important
I
question.
have a very important question. for
Okay,
you.
I'm ready for this.
Do you want to answer a mystery question?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I want to answer many mystery questions.
We will find a solid one here for you.
I like that this is on wheels.
It is
Oh,
on
yeah, yeah.
wheels. It is
Is
mobile.
is it sort of a mystery machine?
It's a mystery machine.
It may
Really?
be a mystery machine.
All right.
Mystery questions.
All right, let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get. All right. Quarters.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, if you need change for laundry or whatever.
It's the only still used coin currency in the United States.
Yes.
Yeah, whenever,
at least on a regular
whenever I
basis.
get change and it's
Wait,
non-quarters in there, I
We're
throw
going to
them in
knock a few
garbage.
things over
Yeah.
while I'm doing
That's
this.
fine. Makes it exciting.
Ooh, let's see. What do we get? I'm putting the mic down for a second.
Yeah,
Hold,
you need
hold
to.
that thought, folks. I need two hands.
It's getting really real.
Crack this egg open.
Nice.
Like it was
Ask-
nothing.
Oh, you go ahead and read it to the folks watching at home.
Have you ever gone camping? Can I go with you? This
Double
is so sultry. And
Well, especially the way you
So,
you
Joel.
you.
Yeah. You delivered that well.
Yes, I actually recently went camping. I am from Chicago, in the grand state of Illinois.
It's still there.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Still grand, too.
Allegedly. My girlfriend and I actually went to the UP, that's the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, over Labor Day weekend, so just a couple weeks ago, and camped around Escanaba, as a matter of fact. We had never camped together, and she just got some camping equipment for her birthday, which was the end of July. So we gave it a test drive and went to a campsite up there in Escanaba. We largely were there to see the monarchs, because the monarch butterflies in their migration make a pit stop in the UP between Lake Superior and Lake Michigan.
Oh, wow.
So it's sort of this landing pit stop as they make their 2,000 to 2,500 mile journey down to Mexico, which is ridiculous.
I honestly did not
raise
know
monarchs out of our
butterflies
windowsill.
do that.
Yeah, they
migrate. That's amazing.
The monarch butterflies are the only ones that do any kind of seasonal migration and or of that distance.
Wow.
So, and they're endangered, sort of, not exactly on the endangered species list, but their numbers have been
They're
dwindling.
endangered-ish.
Yeah.
So we did go camping recently. Can you go with us? Yes, if you bring your own tent, you're more than welcome. It's a joyous occasion.
Thanks. That was my question.
We'll make s'mores. S'mores.
No, we're gonna make s'mores.
We're making s'mores, Buzz.
Which are sloppy joes and marshmallows.
Yeah, roast some weenies, tell some ghost stories, or read some ghost comics.
Perfect.
That's always a good thing. I mean, comics by the campfire. If you really don't like the book, you can use it for other things while camping.
Yes. It's an
But
easy out.
I don't recommend it. You
Yeah.
should always keep your comics, share your comics, love your comics.
Yes.
With everybody.
There's a comic for everyone.
Where can
At
people
least
find your work online?
They can find my work, as a matter of fact. This website's simple and fun.
I'm ready.
It's Joel, D as in dog, Siegel. So JoeldSiegel.com. JoelDSiegel.com.
Nice.
That was pretty simple and fun.
As well as the fact that is my handle all across social media.
Nice.
Or if you go to Linktober.com, there's all that stuff there too, which is
And
also mine.
By the time people view this video, the schedule will be posted.
Yes.
And they can participate if they wish.
Yes,
Yes.
participate in Linktober. The Triforce is strong in you.
Wow, I didn't know.
Yeah, this is inspiring.
That was really good.
Yeah.
I try.
Well, you did,
You
and
do.
you succeeded.
I did. It's a thing.
Cool.
Thank you so much for talking with us.
No,
Yeah, we
thank you for
appreciate it.
having me.
This is awesome.
Here at SPX, which I believe may stand for Squished People Experiments.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Okay. I mean,
Other people have tried to apply other names to it, but
We know what it is.
That's what it really is.
Squish People Experiments.
You know the heart of the show.
Either that or it's like the Sweet People's Exposition. Yeah.
Nope, that's down the hall.
No, sorry. Next door. Close up. Not too bad.
They will not let us in there.
Could it be the, hold on, I got this. The,
Supple pineapple xylophone? Yep, it could be that.
Could be.
A lot
that's
of
not
peas.
bad. That's not bad.
Thank you.
I was going to go with the
Supreme Pizza Experiment.
that's also good.
Yeah,
Where
guys.
did these come from?
Guys, I don't have a job. This is it.
That's all he does.
don't have a
Brainstorms
job.
SPX.
This is it.
Brainstorm the definitions of the acronym for SPX.
I'm going to
And
work with
obviously
SPX.
with X,
What
it
is
doesn't
that?
have to be the first letter of the word,
No.
because then everything would be xylophone or xenophobia, and we don't need that.
We don't need either one of those things here, really.
Here I was always under the impression that it was Squid Pirate X-Ray. But
Yeah, for Inktober,
To
squids. I
some,
know we did
yeah.
that.
Frank Tober, Squid Pirate X-Ray.